Welcome to Soweto Kaizer Football. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Fernando de Cruz reveals Kaizer Chiefs' defensive injury crisis with 5 players out. We were unlucky in the last few days. Amakasi's head coach has opened up on the significant personnel hurdles his side are currently facing following a string of fitness setbacks. The Frenchman revealed a growing injury list that has left the Glamour Boys' backline severely depleted during the opening stages of the new season. Amakasi grappling with unprecedented injury list. Kaizer Chiefs head coach Fernando de Cruz has revealed the full extent of the club's crisis at left back, with all 5 players able to play in that position now sidelined with injuries. The timing could not have been worse for the Soweto Giants, as the medical room fills up precisely when the fixture list begins to intensify for the Glamour Boys. Nkaniso Sherna, Pasika Mako, Bradley Cross, Cabello Nkwesa and Reeve Frosler are all unavailable, leaving de Cruz without a recognized left-back for Saturday's 1-1 Betway premiership draw against mamelodi Sundowns. The sheer volume of absences in a single specialized position has tested the tactical flexibility of the new technical team to its absolute limit. Tactical reshuffle forced at FNB Stadium. The Frenchman was forced into a tactical reshuffle against Sundowns on Saturday, fielding a central defensive trio of Thabo Moloisane, Inacio Miguel, and Zifa Quinica, with Thabiso Munyane as right wing-back and Pule Modi dropping deep on the left flank to bolster the defensive line. The improvised formation worked and helped Amakasi secure a point against the reigning African champions. After the match, de Cruz explained how the loss of both Cabello Nkwesa and Reeve Frosler in training left his technical team scrambling for a solution. All the left-backs are injured. We were unlucky in the last few days in the left fullback position, de Cruz explained. Between the Sekikun United game and today, Saturday, we lost 2 more players to injury, who are Reeve, Frosler, and Cabello Nkwesa. Balancing defensive stability with attacking intent. Despite the injury blows, the coach emphasized that while the system was a reaction to the personnel crisis, the philosophy of the club remained focused on winning and competing at the highest level regardless of who is available to start. First of all, we set up this structure because we have injured players, so in 2 days, as we prepared for Sundowns, we needed to find a solution, he added. Secondly, as I said, if you give too much space to this team of Sundowns, they will kill us, so we needed to control the spaces in front of us, but also behind us. But in this system, we prepared our team to attack. I admit we were not good in possession in the first half, but it was better in the second half. Most read. 1. De Cruz tips Chiefs development graduate for bright future. 2. Mwabali on PSL return, back doing what I love. 3. Chippa vs Pirates preview. 4. Miguel hails Chiefs signing Moloisane. 5. Video. Kaizer Chiefs look to continue dominating Sekikun United as they face them this evening. Amakasi beat Babina Noko last season in both first and second round matches. Kaizer Chiefs' latest post on X, formerly known as Twitter, suggests they are confident of beating Sekikun United this evening. Last season Chiefs beat Babina Noko 2-0 and 3-1 at home and away, respectively, and they face them today at FNB Stadium in the Betway Premiership. Sekikun will make Kaizer Chiefs suffer. We need Moloisane, bench Miguel. Kaizer Chiefs will host Sekikun United in the Premier Soccer League outing to be played at the FNB Stadium on Wednesday night. Interestingly, Babina Noko are led by the immediate former Amakasi tactician Sidik Kaze, who was at the helm in Naturina village alongside the now Durban City coach Khalil Ben Youssef. Following the 1-0 loss to Golden Arrows in the MTN 8 last weekend, the Glamour Boys faithful are divided about the outcome of the midweek fixture. Have a look at their thoughts as sampled by AfricFoot. Y'all are useless. Buying tickets to watch this team play is a waste of money, energy, and time. I'll watch 5-minute highlights on YouTube, jibe. Y'all are useless. Waste of space. Disappointing fans every day, and the management is the one to blame. You keep using coaches as scapegoats. Sadna. Sekikun United should just forfeit the match once before they embarrass themselves tomorrow, Matimba Holini. Kaizer Chiefs lack consistency, intensity and a clear tactical identity. Opponents sense the weakness and play with confidence. Until recruitment squad depth improves, this cycle will continue. Period. To me. Another suffering with Sekikun. If we miss chances, they will make us suffer worse than golden arrows, shudder. Chiefs aren't ready to compete this season. We need Thabo Moloisane and Langelile Fili in the starting 11, and please bench Inacio Miguel, Langelile Fili. The pain from the MTN 8 defeat is still fresh. I honestly don't know if the boys are ready to bring us any silverware this season. We can only hope they prove us wrong, Bakoni Major. If you decide to stop the translation coaches program, I may reconsider joining you, Marip Kumarip. Glory days are over. We are not ready to compete for anything, even this season, Benil Stranders. Not going to be an easy one, Cedric Kaze knows the Chiefs too well, and his team is on form. It's going to be a tough one, the coach needs to be spot on with his starting 11 and tactics, Lepra. Kaizer Chiefs confirm second signing of the transfer window. Kaizer Chiefs have completed the expected signing of goalkeeper Ronaldo Lehner, the club confirmed on Monday. The 28-year-old was a free agent after leaving Sekikun United at the end of the last campaign. This despite the fact he was in the Bafana squad as recently as March, and had a fine 2025-26 Betway Premiership campaign. Kaizer Chiefs have strengthened their goalkeeping department with the signing of renowned shot-stopper Ronaldo Lehner, the club said in a statement. Born in Cape Town 28 years ago, Lehner arrives at Naturena with a wealth of experience, having impressed last season and earned a number of call-ups to the Bafana national team. We proudly welcome Ronaldo to the Kosi Nation. Lehner joins Bruce Bvuma and Brandon Peterson as likely first-team options this season, while the future of Rwanda international Fiacre Ntwari is unclear at this stage, though he has been a part of pre-season. The keeper is the second signing for Chiefs in this transfer window after defender Thabo Moloisane also joined the club. The pair will work under new French coach Fernando de Cruz. Kaizer Chiefs transfer news, de Cruz seals Thabo Seal's fate. Thabo Seal is still contracted to Kaizer Chiefs, and it's now up to the club to either sell or release him from his contract. Kaizer Chiefs head coach Fernando de Cruz has all but sealed Thabo Seal's fate in a press conference held at Naturena on Friday. Seal had been linked with a possible move away from Amakhosi just 2 seasons after joining the club on a free transfer. While Seal showed glimpses of his quality in that Chiefs midfield in his first season, things went from promising to worse last term. The midfield anchor's game time was reduced for the better part of last season under Khalil Ben Youssef and Cedric Kaze. He will now have to find a new home after de Cruz made it clear that there are so many players in his position and that Seal is not in his plans for the upcoming campaign. Kaizer Chiefs transfer news, Thabo Seal not in de Cruz's plans. For Seal, there are so many players in his position. I prefer profiling of players. So, he is not in my plans, de Cruz told reporters gathered at the Chiefs village. Thabo Seal's stats at Amakhosi. The 29-year-old featured 17 times in the league, 3 in the CAF Confederation Cup and just once in the Carling Knockout Cup. Overall, Seal made 36 appearances across all competitions during his stint with Chiefs without finding the back of the net. He will join the likes of Happy Mashian, Tashreeq Morris, and Gaston Sereno among others who recently left the Glamour Boys. Kaizer Chiefs news today, new signing receives endorsement, de Cruz ? And more. The latest Kaizer Chiefs news in the last 24 hours, including an ex-defender lauding one of the new signings and key concerns over Fernando de Cruz's appointment ahead of the new season. I can tell them now, there's not a single club that has spoken to us about Malambi. So he is staying put. TS Galaxy boss Tim Sukazi has cleared the air regarding upcoming star player Cellulico Malambi's future after the player has been linked with Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando, pic.twitter.com/QXGJGFEH. Idiski Times, at Idiski Times, July 19, 202. An hour ago. Planning for life after football! Former Kaizer Chiefs midfielder Innocent Kabila has commenced preparation